I walked before your father found me. The friends I made, the wars we fought, the one that denied the fates. We were soldiers once, the razor's edge. We cut through armies best. The war ended, adventure called us to it.
What kind, Mama?
Every kind. She was our anchor, our shield. He was death incarnate. No better healer to be found. And me? Well, a secret for another day. And then there was family. Then there was him. The one we hired who never really left.
Did you really save the world?
Ask me again after supper. Listen close, little ones. I've got a tale to tell of adventure, romance, tragedy. How I met your father, and how my group of friends all those years ago gave everything we had to make sure there was a future. Unbeknownst to us back then, our universe hung by a thread. A balanced force was crumbling, chaos looming. But that part comes much later in the story that I tell today. We start on our first adventure when we were in need of money. The war had just ended, peace was settling in. A ragtag group of soldiers bonded by our past. Except that weird wizard, he was the fighter's cousin. Stayed together to seek adventure and wealth. The country needed rebuilding, work was everywhere. Soldiers turned to bandits, monsters roaming without care. The border towns had plenty of jobs to keep us fed, but the inner towns safer, little work to be had. So off we went adventure bound, looking for our coin. Ancient map in hand we set out, following the faded marks through forests thick and wild. We found what we were searching for, barely visible, easily missed. A pyramid hidden in the trees, covered thick with vines. Ancient doors with deadly traps. The rogue led us through safely, disarming every trap. Adventure was upon us now. Oh, what treasures waited there. Halfway up the corridors open to a room so grand. We stepped inside, the doorway sealed. Trouble I knew. Magical torches flickered bright, lighting up the space. Then rubble started moving, taking shape. Earth elementals rose up tall, made of stone and dirt. The fighter stepped up to the front, shield raised and sword in hand. I sang a melody of power to empower us all. The wizard threw a fireball with that pyro gleam in his eye. It barely scratched him, sings the rogue who shot him quite a glare. He switched to ice spells quickly, looking nervous. The cleric waded in with hammer, holding a line next to the fighter. The rogue was already moving, daggers flashing left and right, cutting lines across the stone. We threw everything we had at them, barely made a dent. Then old knowledge struck, a weakness from an old book. I cast a spell upon our weapons, vibration intense and strong. turning the tides and ending the fight. The cleric mended all our wounds, we caught our breath at last. Then up we climbed, avoiding traps. Other than a few close calls, the path was mostly clear until we reached the very top. A pedestal stood in the center, a shield floating in the air, a rose emblem molded in the metal. Around the room some gems and trinkets, enough value to eat for a while. We shrugged and took what we could carry. The fighter wore that shield with style. A pyramid adventure done. The treasure wasn't much, but we were living out our dream. We'd find our glory elsewhere, riches waiting down the road, adventure bound and hearts so light. We sought out the next journey. That shield with the rose emblem, it would mean so much more later on. But we didn't know that yet. We were young and the war was gone. Just a group of friends seeking fortune, fame, and glory to be found. Little did we know we'd save the world. But for now, adventure bound. This is where our story starts, little ones, so listen well. The tale of how we saved everything. Oh, what a tale to tell. Broke, so we traveled to a town, asked around for work to be found. The townsfolk said goblins are near, raiding our farms, filling us with fear. They're killing our people when we leave the gate. We'll pay you well if you seal their fate. Each villager added coin to the pot, gave it to their lord to hold what they got. So off we went with a smile and a wink, looking forward to a meal and a drink, a fancy feast and a comfy bed, once all those goblins lay dead. We found their camp in the forest deep. In we went while the goblins did sleep. The wizard threw lightning to and fro, the cleric kept us mended from every blow. The fighter taunted, slicing through their ranks. Our rogue unseen stabbed the goblins in their flanks. The bard sang melodies of magic true, powing allies while the goblins she slew. Off we went with a smile and a wink, looking forward to a meal and a drink, our fruity feast and a comfy bed, once while the goblins lay dead. In formation we fought, doing the guard's task. 50 goblins dead in just a few hours past. Many more scattered, running away. We gathered their treasure at the end of the day. Returned to the town in victory proud. The Lord cast us out before the crowd. Never return, he said with spite, keeping our money, greed burning bright. The townsfolk pleaded, Lord, pay them their due, but he said nay, they must leave, it's through. We were hungry and angry as we walked away. That greedy Lord would rule this day. Up to the manor on the hill we did creep, broken while the household did sleep. everything we could carry out. Who cares? We're banned anyhow. We did shout, fence the items in a different town. Made 3 times our payment, turned it around. That lord must regret crossing our path. He lost his fortune to our wrath. Now if his town needs help, they're on their own path. Word of mouth travels fast. Would-be adventurers will steer clear. For no payment they will fear. So remember this lesson, lords of the land. Pay your debts or suffer our band. For greed has a price that you will pay when troubles come calling on another day. All seems peaceful and fine. No jobs to be found, but we got coin to spend. After taking that noble's treasure, so for food and drink we go, trying every place in town. Then one night we're at a tavern, 3 drinks in, when screaming starts outside the door. We stumble out to see what's wrong. Orcs flooding through the city streets, townsfolk dying, running. Orcs flooding in, they're hurting all the townsfolk, driving them to the town square. Thinking they'll slaughter us all, we sober right up and move in formation to save all we can. The fighter rushes in, taller than the orcs. The cleric's right behind her, healing spells at the ready. They're cutting down the raiders fast, while our dwarf keeps her standing strong through every hit. The wizard plants his feet and focuses. A shimmering barrier erupts, protecting the whole town square. But it comes with a cost. The wizard must focus and stay in place to keep the barrier going. The rogue just grins and draws his blades, rushes a second group below. Orcs stealing, screaming crowds, chaos in the night. The fight is tearing through them, pure unstoppable might. The rogue is dancing through the horde, death from the shadows. And me, I'm off the other way, my insults filling the air. Different direction, fiddle in my hand, singing insults. You smell like dwarf that never bays. Purple magic flows from my words and drops them one by one. They charge at me with axes raised. I dodge and spin, my vicious mockery lays them out. Is that your war cry, or did someone step on a dying cat? Another orc clutches his head, I'm having quite a ball. We're fighting hard, we're taking hits, but we're not backing down. These orcs pick the wrong damn place to try and raid this town. The fighter roars and cleaves 3 more, the rogue drops 2 behind. And I just keep on singing insults, driving orcs out of their mind. Then finally the town guard regroups, they pincer from behind. The orcs are caught between us now, nowhere left to run. We cut them down together, the threat gone, town saved, what a night. The townsfolk cheer and gather round, thanking us for the help. The town leader hands us gold and says, you saved us all tonight. Finally the fighter laughs, the town that likes us here. We head back to the tavern for celebration and more. rogue hanging with fans, we defended perfect strangers, got paid and celebrated a town that actually likes us. Finally some respect. So here's to random orc raids and the gold they bring our way, and to the towns that appreciate us, we should really stay. There once was a paladin, holy and bright, who challenged a party of chaos and blight to a fight with a tongue sharp as steel and a wink of an eye. The bard sang out, "Oh, night so bright, I'll solo you tonight." Vicious mockery wrapped up in desire, psychic damage with a wink and a smile. I'll mock you and charm you till your oath wears thin. So stop this hunt and come join me. I'll leave you with a smile. Your sword arm is weak as a kitten, I cried. Your footwork would make goblins laugh, but you're cute enough when you're blushing, my dear. So meet me tonight for a draft. Vicious mockery wrapped up in desire, psychic damage with a wink and a smile. I'll mock you and charm you till your oath wears thin. So stop this hunt and come join me. I'll leave you with a smile. The paladin swung and he caught me just right. A nick, I laughed as the blood trickled down. That's the deepest you've been in a woman, I'd say. But tonight, if you like, I'd let you go deeper. Your holy face turns crimson red. My pickup lines are reapers. Your deity wasted their blessings on you. Your smite is as useful as a feather. But darling, I'll teach you some better uses of a feather tonight when we're alone. Vicious mockery wrapped up in desire, psychic damage with a wink and a smile. I'll mock you and charm you till your oath wears thin. So stop this hunt and come join me. I'll leave you with a smile. With a fiddle and flute I'll mock you. Every insult's a veiled kiss. In time you'll be mine. Your armor's just hiding what I want to find, and I see the desire in your eyes. So the paladin blushed from his helm to his boots. His holy resolve turned to dust. He dropped his great sword with a clatter and sigh. With one last barb and a wink, led the paladin away, feather under the chin. Vicious mockery wrapped up in desire, psychic damage with a wink and a smile. I'll mock you and charm you till your oath wears thin. So stop this hunt and come join me. I'll leave you with a smile. Through pain and charm we gained an oathbreaker paladin. The bard always knows their prey. I'll leave you with a smile.
To the church that day, said ruffians were on their way, killing, looting, causing pain, leaving towns in their wake, destitute and drained. These so-called adventurers care only for gold, extorting the innocent, that's what I was told. Sworn to my goddess, oath held tight, I set out to bring them into the light. Steel myself for the battle ahead, hunt them down, bring them in, or kill them instead. My lady grant me strength divine to end the chaos, draw the line. Well, I found them in the square that day, laughing, walking, no conscience on display. Halt, I called, unsheathing my blade. You're under arrest for the chaos you've made. They turn with speed, their weapons drawn, happy faces gone, scowls now worn. Hesitant I thought, should I have brought back up to this fight? But my goddess flows through me, fills me with a might. Forward I push, ready for this fight. Then she pushed through, shoved them all aside. An elven beauty I cannot deny. I'll solo him, she said with a wink my way. I'll just watch from there, stay. I stopped, I stared, beauty so stunning, a fiddle on her back. What's happening? I'd never seen a warrior fight this way. Then her voice rang out, notes began to play. A voice to rival the gods, talent beyond compare. But the words she sang, insults in the air. My sword arm weak as a kitten, that's what she said. Pain exploding sharp inside my head. She winked and smiled, said she'd leave me with a smile. Wait, is she flirting or fighting all the while? My footwork makes goblins laugh. How dare she wait out what's hidden me? Shaking off confusion, I charged ahead. She dodged me nimble while the fiddle drank. Did she just invite me for a drink? My head is pounding, I can't think. Some kind of spellcaster, that's what I think. I've never seen such beauty, focus on your duty. She stumbled, now's my chance at last. Brought my sword down quick and fast. Connected heart should end the fight, but she just smiled, kept playing. Barely a slight, just a nick. She sang out sweet as I saw the blood. Why does guilt make my heart beat? Then sultry tones, those words she said about the deepest I'd been. Pain shot through my head as her insults fired ahead. Then she invited me to her bed. I froze, admiring her form, my mind racing through scenarios. Blushing hard, can she tell through my armor? Her next words tell me yes, my feelings revealed. I called my goddess power, holy light so bright, a smite to end this twisted fight. But the melody continued, the light washed through. If she's so evil, why did my smite do nothing to subdue? I cannot sense her alignment, something's off here. Her party sense mixed auras, only one evil I can hear. And even that one's not that strong. Have I been hunting them all wrong? Fighting her doesn't feel right anymore. She seems arrested, what am I fighting for? Maybe I should take her invitation, arrest them in the morning. Rationalization, my swings are slowing, pulling back from landing blows. Why? My body knows her insults lessened, invitations grew. Her thoughts seemed genuine, her interest true. I stopped moving, just stood and stared. She kept on singing, I became aware. The townsfolk pointing, some look terrified, but their gazes locked on me, I realize. Kids hollering out, leave them alone. They saved me, children's voices cut into the bone. This is all wrong. I'm stunned and shaken. Is everything I believe mistaken? My great sword fell heavy to the ground. My faith so shaken, no solid ground. She took my hand, a feather touched my chin, as she gently pulled me away. My body gave in, I followed her. She waved the crowd away as if we hadn't been fighting at all that day. That was the day my faith was broken, and oaths break a paladin, truth unspoken. With this new group I travel, eyes wide open, the real world revealed. Oh, how the faithful are tricked and used to exact revenge and hide the truth. This beautiful elf, she set me free. Now I finally see what I'm meant to be.
Demons crawling from the sewers, chaos in the streets, townsfolk screaming, running, terrified. We spring into action, cutting demons down. The guards beg us to find the source. Down into the sewers, darkness all around, wishing for my divine powers, but they're gone. I could banish all these demons with a single prayer, but I broke my oath when I joined this band. The bard says my power comes from deep within, but I don't see how my goddess granted it to me. Down in the sewers, demons everywhere, guards lock the door behind us, trapped down there, fighter by my side, we're cutting through the swarm. Deeper into darkness we go, pushing ahead. I stand on the front line, blade against the horde, but without my powers I'm just a sword. We find a door that shouldn't be here, brick and cavern stone, press forward through the tunnels. Further we go, suddenly the swarming, front and back we're caught, an army of demons, a horde too many to win. The wizard cries out, buy me time, I'll handle this. So we charge the demon tide, trusting him. Fighter goes one way while I take the other side, holding back the demon line. We must stand firm. Without my holy powers, I'm quickly overwhelmed. Our cleric burning through his spells to keep me standing. The bard slinging insults, dropping demons all around. The rogue is dashing, stabbing, cutting many down. It's a desperate fight and it's not looking great. If only I was stronger, I'm just in the way. They're all doing so much more, it's plain to see. I'm taking up the healer spells, just dead weight, honestly. I thought I could help them, thought I'd pull my weight, but I'm just a burden, and it could be costly. Then I hear the wizard cry, I'm ready. Fireball! Flash and then a boom. There's nowhere left to hide. The world erupts in flames, demons dying left and right. Explosions all around us, heat wafting up the flames, engulf me, scorching, searing pain. The cleric cries, oi wizard, you're burning us all. Yay, dolt! Fire and smoke fill the corridor of stone. Fireball, 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 explosions engulfing us all. The fire's shot and dying, the cleric's crying over her, out of spells to heal. The bard is choking, burning, smoking, voice box charred. The wizard standing tall says, I saved the day, you see. My mind is breaking, overwhelmed. I collapse onto the ground. It's all my fault, the cleric can't heal. My failure's so profound. The rogue stands in the corner, singed and smoking, eyes like daggers, staring at the wizard who is standing so smug and tall. That pyro burned us all, and it says we can just revive her, we win. As the fighter takes her last breath, bloodlust fills the air. The rogue is disappearing to the shadows, silent as the grave, moving up behind the wizard. He whispers in his ear, next time try dimension door. Then cuts the wizard down. Revive's expensive, but I'll pay for one more. He mutters low. The horde is gone, but we're all singed and dying on the ground. Our fighters toast, the wizard's down, and healing can't be found. Back up to the town, we crawl in search of life and light, to pay for resurrection and to heal from this cursed fight. What a costly venture, what a painful price. I have to be more useful, find my power, find my path. Dead waits what I am, can't protect my friends. The boss's power comes from within, not from above. But how can I believe it when it comes from my oath? I need to find my strength again before this happens once more. I need to be more useful, or my friends might pay the price.
We're back from the dead, healed up and feeling fine. The city sewers are crawling with demons, something's crossed the line. This isn't natural, the cleric says, looking way too calm. Someone's summoning them in, we need to find the source. So back into the caves we go, down into the dark. The cleric steps up first this time, let me leave my mark. Holy light erupts from his hands, demons start to flee, banishing them left and right until he's out of energy. He steps back with a tired grin. Your turn, have some fun. The wizard cracks his knuckles. Finally, I've got this one. Fire and lightning fill the cave, blasting demons down. The paladin and fife to charge while I enhance the sound. I'm singing songs of strength and speed, keeping everyone right. The rogue and cleric draw their blades and join us in the fight. We cut through chamber after chamber, demons falling fast, until we find a room ahead. Oh, this won't be a blast. The town guard leader stands right there beside a dark elf. A summoning circle glows blood red, demons in a rage. More dark elves step from every shadow, weapons drawn and ready. Well, this escalated quickly, says the fighter holding steady. Then all the hells break loose at once, the battle starts for real. The paladin swings his great sword hard, so it's broken, no powers to wield. A dark elf dual wielder comes at him with flashing steel. The fighter blocks two more of them, her shield becomes their ordeal. Probe charges the summoner, murder in his eyes. The wizard and I stay in back, spells lighting up the skies. The cleric's healing everyone, frantically casting spells. The paladin feeling in the way. Spell, spell, and demon collide, chaos all around. The paladin's fighting without his thinks he's won in this fight. The guard commander turns on me, his sword comes swinging down. I jump back with my fiddle raised. Your jewel is as small as a penknife. Purple magic flows from my words, stinging at his brain. I deflect his blade with shadowing shields and dodge his clumsy aim. What is that hideous masked? Oh, it's your face. He swings again, I spin away. I'm having quite a ball. He lands a couple solid hits, my ribs are screaming loud, but I just wink and carry on, insulting him quite proud. The wizard's lightning strikes the elves, battling our fighter friends. She chops them down while they're convulsing, they meet their bitter end. Together they turn to help the paladin in his mess. They cut down both stargels on him, one crisis less, I guess. The rogue is circling the summoner, looking for a shot. She blacks the shield and magic spells, she's giving all she's got. But he spawns weakness at her guard, a gap beneath her chin. He lunges fast, blade striking hard. It's just ooze, drops smoke and moves unseen. He flips right over her defense in one smooth motion fast. His blade finds flesh beneath chainmail, throat slashed open. Her time is gone at last. She gargles falls. The rogue just wipes his blade and nods, doesn't make a sound. Meanwhile, I'm still fighting my guard. He's cracking under strain, but a vicious mucker's working well. It's breaking down his brain. One final insult does the trick. His mind just snaps apart. He falls unconscious to the floor. I really love this art. Steel spell and demon collide. The battle's finally done. We gather up our evidence, and wow, that wasn't fun. The guards, allies flee the city walls. There's bounty on their heads. The town leader pays us well. Now let's go find a drink. To a tavern we stumble, bruised and bloody, but we're fine. The cleric passes out in his chair. The paladin just heads to bed, all in his head. And I just had to sing about it, couldn't let it rest. Another demon plot shut down. We really are the best. So remember, friend, check your surroundings before you start a war. And never trust the town guard. They might be rotten to the core.
Away beneath the moonless sky, my brother sleeping didn't say goodbye. The church I served had led me down a twisted road. They call for blood of heroes, hearts of gold. My oath is broken, power stripped away. Without powers, I'll just be in the way. The high priest greets me with a serpent smile, asks if the deed is done, his voice so vile. I draw my blade and let the steel speak clear. Those heroes save the innocent, they have no guilt to bear. You fills your pockets, sent me out to kill. Now answer for your crimes, you twisted man. He shakes his head like I'm a foolish child, says all churches need their gold, speaking mild, tells me to smite him
if he's truly wrong, but my power's gone. His wrath smile shows he knows. He calls me Oathbreaker. The word cuts like a knife. Says my goddess denies me have no strife. You can renew your vows, come back into the fold. Take holy warriors, do what you're told. But I won't bend, I won't break. I know there's more at stake. You're on that shout the lady would never sting. For murder dressed in righteousness, blood on holy hands. She is a goddess, just and pure. He calls them thieves from stormed and nobles own, but that noble hired goblins let innocents die alone. He says you'll die not understanding still. That goddess power bend me to his will. Perhaps in death you will be redeemed, if not the hell's away. Tortures you can't even dream. Divine light crashes down from heaven's throne. He calls his judgment, I stand here alone. The bard's words echo through my racing mind. Your power comes from within, you were born divine. Churches use it, twist it, make you think it's theirs, but it's your gift, your soul, your answered prayers. The priest knows this truth, that's how he breaks the code. Uses holy power while walking evil's road. My rage ignites, my purpose crystal clear. If I die today, my goddess holds me near. Breaker, his light surrounds my skin, but then I feel a hand upon my shoulder. My goddess standing next to me, her face consumed the grave, sweat aura flowing, protecting, breaking the cage. She points at him, then looks into my eyes. I see her wrath for once. The priest of my eyes. Her wrath flows into me like molten steel. The goddess vanishes, but her power's real. Red lighted stones destroys the holy flame. I stand transformed, will never be the same. Your priest sees death reflected in my stare. He stumbles back in terror, dismay. No, you don't. I charge with righteous might. Wrathful smite ignites the darkest name. The false peace falls, its reckoning complete. Go to the hells where darkness, then down they should lead. My goddess will never let you end. Your corruption ends. Your reign of sin, no longer broken, no longer lost. I paid the price, I counted the cost. My oaths renewed in red as fury's flame. The Oathbreaker redeemed, but never the same.
children vanished, parents so afraid. We hired us a ranger off into the wild to find what darkness took each missing child. When we arrived 'twas true, no young ones to be found. We talked to all the folk and inspected all the ground. Nothing came to light until our coin paid off at last. The ranger found the trail and led us through the morass. Through the bog we went, racing against time, to save the children before they met their end. Fighting through the undead, through the witches' crime. This is the tale of how we saved them in the end. Through the bog she led us, moving slow with care, for bogs are dangerous places, death waits everywhere. Then old knowledge struck me from something I once read: if we do not hurry, the children will be dead. Caution to the wind, our party rushed ahead, except the dwarf waist deep. The fighter grabbed him instead, hauled him on her back. As monsters charged our way, we cut them down while running till a mansion blocked our way. Carefully we approached it, rogue picking every lock, disarming hidden traps around each door and block. Once inside we found that we were surely known, for undead rose and shambled, our cover now was blown. Fighting through the corridors, a maze on every side. Where should we go? Then at once I knew, to the basement below. I called and down we ran, a spiral stair descending, deeper than we'd planned. Down into the depths we went, racing against time. We heard the children crying, heard their frightened cries. Fighting through the darkness, through the witches' crime. This is the tale of how we saved their lives. Bodies shriveled, piled on the left in heaps of dead. Children chained upon the right, tears of terror shed. Nothing else in sight as we spread into formation. Then our mage yelled power words in arcane incantation. Lightning struck at empty air, crackling all around. A beautiful woman dressed in black appeared from nowhere found. She smiled and cast a spell, green fog began descending. Poison meant to weaken us, our strength and will upending. I sang out a song, lined with magic bright, to empower us all and hold back the blight. The rogue cried out, no mage, the gas will burn. Our mage held fire in hand, the fighter showed concern. There are children here, what are you thinking, friend? The fire blinked out, he fired off beams of light that stung the witch instead. The pile of bodies rose and at us they came. The ranger and the rogue both sprang into the fray. Get the kids out of here, they shouted. The ranger waded in, both weapons in a flurry. The cleric right behind with holy light so bright, weakening the undead while mending wounds from the fight. The rogue, a former mage killer, rolled and dove with grace, working round the witch to turn her from our place. The fighter broke the shackles, sent the children free. The mage opened a door, magical to see, leading right outside to safety and to light. I empowered my voice and shouted with my might. The cave did shake, made everyone flinch. The witch turned round, her focus lost. A blade went through her back and her neck. The rogue stabbed over and over, seemed we'd won down with the wretch. But with a swift backhand the witch did send the rogue flying rage in her eyes, drew a nasty blade wounds healing as she charged, slashing viciously. The rogue barely dodged it large. On defensive now, no opening could he find. The gas grew thicker, stronger, clouding every mind. My spell couldn't keep the effects at bay. Everyone moves slower in a peculiar way. It's weird, I thought the only spell she cast. Why a tickle in my memory? Then I realized, to test my theory, I cast a spell of heat, made her blade glow red until she faced defeat. With a shriek and cry, the witch dropped her blade. Her hand was smoking, shriveling, beginning to fade.
Everyone had seen it, all eyes to the mage flew. There he stood beside his door with a grin we knew. Fire in his hand, the flammable gas was a ruse. She feared fire, I knew. Get through the door, all of you, I got this.
Yelled the mage with the witch distracted. My party did run. I cast a prison around her till our escape was done. She ripped through the spell, but it slowed her down enough. The rogue, the last one out, patted the mage's shoulder off, then dove on through as the mage cast with glee. Fireball let fly, a flaming torrent to see. A loud shriek echoed out, popped the wizard through his door. Flame barreling behind as the door was no more. Standing there all smug and tall, grinning ear to ear, singed and smoking, triumphant without fear. And that's how we saved the kids that day. Through bog and mansion we found our way. The witch is dead, the children free. Raise your tankards high with me. And that's how we saved the kids that day. Through bog and mansion we found our way. The witch is dead, the children free. Raise your tankards high. Tavern we went adventure bound. As we entered and took our seats, every patron stared, wouldn't meet our gaze. Trouble I feared as the air grew thick. The fighter waited for service but was met with a smirk. Then a burly man from the back, looking in a huff, ready to encroach. Get out, he said, only lords and ladies allowed. Good sir, I chimed with a wink and a smile. Don't you know we just saved this town? All we want is that famous ale, the best around. It's not for you, leave or there will be trouble. But good sir, we'll pay double. Your coin's no good here, leave or forever sleep. We just wanted stew and ale, nothing more.
We just wanted stew and ale, nothing more. But they tried to send us out the door.
The paladin stood up, full of holy wrath. You will not deny us, we put our lives on the line for you. Now fetch us some stew or it's the ground with you. With a nod and a flash the burly man attacked, but his dagger arm froze. Our fighter had his wrist, then stood tall. Two heads higher than the burly man, knocked him out with a backhand, swift and free. In rushed his men out to rush the patrons all. The paladin charged with a wrathful call, sending men and tables flying through the air, while the rogue shrank to the shadows, murder in the air. The cleric tried to rise, stumbled and fell, rolled across the floor and someone kicked him, oh well. The fighter yelled, careful or you'll be dead, brought the flat of her blade down on a head. I jumped on the table, fiddle in hand, grabbed as they fell in heaps. Vicious mockery hurts deep. Our wizard turned to gas and floated away. Fireballs too dangerous, the rogue did say. In the corners, archers began to fall. Sapped one and all, they didn't see the rogue at all, while they listened to my vicious mockery call. As the last man dropped, the paladin declared, "Barkeep, stew and ale to go for your trouble. Here's 20 gold, a year's pay." The barkeep smiled, handed us the pot, a barrel of ale, and off we went. Man, this night got wild. Outside, the patrons stared in disbelief as we walked past with our prize, bringing relief. Looking their way, I smiled and winked. Keep our secret, don't you think? On cue, the rogue loudly slid his blades into their sheets. The patrons turned, saw death in his eyes, so we rolled the dice. No guard would hear of us, they feared the prize. To our room we retired with ale and stew, and wow, the rumors were absolutely true. It was good enough to almost kill for the best damn meal we'd ever swore. Oh, worth the fight, worth the fray. We earned our supper the hard way. So if you hear of a tavern with the finest brew and they try to turn you away, you know what to do. Men armed with swords and bows drawn out stepped onto the path with a bark. "Halt or we will shoot," they cried. "Lay down your weapons and treasure now. Stay calm and we might let you live." But they didn't know our band. Through the forest deep we go. Bandits thought they lay us low, but they didn't know our crew before their threat was even through. Before their sentence could finish clear, our fighter hoisted up the dwarf, threw him straight at the bandit crew. They stood confused, mouths agape, and the dwarf let out a mighty war cry, barreled into their gathered group, swung his hammer with flying force, exploded one man's head. Oh, what a group. Through many more of them, sent them tumbling in a mess. Our adventurers, never ones to eat, were right behind to join the press. Arrows flew from up on high, from bushes bandits hid unseen, hitting friend and foe alike. The cruelest fight we'd ever seen. Through the forest deep we fought, bandits learned what we had brought. Hammer blade and magic flame, they regretted starting this game. Without a sound, our rogue cut through them silently, their bodies falling to the ground. On the right side of the road, the mage sent fireball after fireball until he heard no more screams. The bandits met their fiery doom. Quickly the bandits were dispatched, but the forest now ablaze. We had to move to douse the flames, working through the smoky haze. Once done, we looted what remained. Very little did they hold, a few silver coins for each of us. Not much treasure, truth be told. Off we went back down the road through the deep dark forest away. The wizard being scolded hard for using fireball that day. You wasted all your spells, we cried. He just shrugged and said with ease, the day's almost over anyhow. I won't need many more than these. And as our tale was coming to its end, as we walked that forest trail, a distant roar echoed through the trees, a dragon's cry upon the gale. Through the forest deep we've come, bandits dead, the day is done. But now we hear that dreadful sound, a dragon's roar shakes the ground. We've come, bandits dead, the day is done. But now we hear that dreadful sound, a dragon's roar shakes the ground. A dragon landed right before us, argument was done. It reared its head back, mouth aglow with flame. Our fighter charged and raised her shield to take the pain. Fire crashed against her guard, she held the line against the flaming torrent, to the surprise of us all. Before the flames had ended, we were in motion, never once to wait. The ranger's bow sang out with arrow swift, shot after shot, she grabbed its gaze, while our row crept through shadow's edge, silent and astute. He drove his dagger deep between the dragon's scales. The beast roared out in fury, whipped around its tail. The bard sang out a power song, magic filled the air. The fighter charged with newfound strength, come on if you dare. Her cleric's hands glowed bright with healing light. I'll keep you standing through this fight. The paladin called a wrathful smite, while the wizard's darts of magic stung the dragon's soul. Sword, blade, magic, and claws collide. The fight rages on. Fire and steel and holy light, we're fighting for us all. The dragon cuts and burns the steed. We cut and attack it back. This is what it means to fight for survival, a test of our bond. Hey dragon, your breath smells like a pig's fart. I sang out purple magic from my words, stinging its mind. Everyone fighting hard to save the day, but a dragon is not one to be swayed. The wizard out of spells simply shrugs, turns to gas and floats away. The dragon's tail came whipping round, caught the rogue, sent him flying through the air, smashed him into trees so hard it stomped the fighter to the ground, pinned her with its claw, then breathed its fire at the ranger. Darkest thing we saw. The cleric frantically cast spells of feeling, sweat upon his brow. The paladin empowered his sword. We end this here and now. I cast a spell that sent in high above the dragon's head. He that blessed sword deep into the dragon's skull. The beast ran up and thrashed about, threw him with a pole. We charged forward with our weapons raised, ready for more. When the dragon roared out, "House!" and everything went still. The tree shaking from its voice, we froze in our tracks. The dragon started sparkling bright. What kind of attack? Then in a poof of melted smoke, it vanished from our sight. A human man stood in its place, smiling so small. Test you have passed. You said I need you. Nay, the world needs you. Please hear my tale. We looked at one another, shrugged. Let's hear it over ale. We fought the sword in magic bright against the giant's might. We stood together, back to back, and won the desperate fight. And though it was a test we faced, we gave it all we had. Now off to town for food and drink, and hear his tale. So he bought the drinks and stew. We listened to his tale so true. New paths before us now, one that will see God's thought. One of ruin for us all. And anymore we must decide. New paths before us now. One night we'll see God to fall. Born of ruin for us all. And anymore we must decide.